It comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Get to Pittsburgh. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Murray now. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Murray now on first down. That's complete. It's Gordon. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Switch. Check it. Look left.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, this is Madison. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Madison. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
going on the ground with Madison. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops, making 3rd and 10. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check 26. Alert.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's able to find Diggs. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
I got it. Double tight, guys, double tight. You got 3.
And Diggs has it. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7. 41-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Right there. 56. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Hey, 0. Kill. Big Ed.
Here's a give to Madison running right. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Wilson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills, and they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards, and the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
19.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Third and long, it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they want to get those products out there. They want to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around? And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Madison. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
What? Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Cut. 280. 25.
Now on second and 13. Wilson being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He finds Taylor. Complete. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your...
This is caught inside the 15. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 49 yards to throw. It's Murray. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. Gonna let it fly from Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short, and that leads to a 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw. Daniels. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We got this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ballgame. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tat McKinley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Open man here is Conklin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play. I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. This is Gordon on the dump off. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They have great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray now on first down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Daniels. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. He sets the fire deep.
Well, with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Good lesson. Never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. And this is caught. It's Parker. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Running right is a handoff to Gordon. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Hitchens, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. To the right side, complete to Taylor. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. And his kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it with Madison. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Off the play fake. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Second down and goal. Murray got his man. It's Williams. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a give to Madison. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Vikings on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
Squeeze. Go. Look at me. Go.
Another carry now for Madison. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Daniels. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On first down, Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? Seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, nice set.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 4th down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's Williams on the catch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point attempt to come here. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw again. Daniels flushed out right. On the shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Team 6, get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Weil now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. This is Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Cardinals, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our